Welcome back. Today we're diving deep into the world of rare and highly sought-after British currency. Specifically, the top 10 most valuable United Kingdom 2 shilling coins, also known as florins. These exceptional pieces are not just historical artifacts, but are also turning heads in the global auction market due to their significant value in US dollars. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just discovering the hidden potential of old coins, this video is your complete guide to understanding why these cupronickel 2 shilling coins are in such high demand, even in various conditions ranging from circulated to fine. So let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom 1949 2 shilling coin in fine condition. This stunning piece of history isn't just an old coin from the post-war period. It's a powerful symbol of numismatic value, rarity, and rising demand in the international collector's market. Whether you're a lifelong collector or just beginning your journey into the world of rare coins, this coin is a must-know and potentially a must-have. The history behind the 1949 UK 2 shilling coin adds to its charm and prestige. Minted just 4 years after the end of World War II, this coin belongs to the reign of King George VI, who ruled the United Kingdom from 1936 to 1952. During this time, the country was rebuilding its economy, and coin production played a critical role in restoring national and commercial activity. The 2 shilling, also known as the florin, was an important part of everyday commerce, but the 1949 issue stands out for its low mintage, post-war context, and striking design, making it a unique and desirable collectible today. What truly sets the 1949 2 shilling coin apart are its physical and artistic features. Composed of copper nickel, the coin replaced the pre-1947 silver content, yet it retained its elegance and robustness. The obverse features the left-facing portrait of King George VI, designed by Thomas Humphrey Paget, showcasing fine detail and royal authority. The reverse presents the crowned Tudor rose, flanked by a thistle and shamrock symbols of England, Scotland, and Ireland, all surrounded by the inscription, FID Def 2 shillings 1949. Its 28.5 mm diameter and sharp-edge design give it a commanding presence, and in fine condition, the coin still retains excellent detail, which is a major plus for collectors seeking preserved historical beauty. Rarity is a key driver of the coin's skyrocketing demand. While the 2 shilling coin was a standard denomination, the 1949 version in fine condition is not as commonly found in circulation or among everyday collections. Over time, many of these coins were worn down or lost, leaving fewer high-quality examples available. Collectors across the UK, the US, Canada, Australia, and beyond are now racing to add this exact version to their portfolios, especially as copper-nickel-era coins are gaining massive popularity. In recent years, the market has shown consistent growth in demand for mid-century British coinage, and the 1949 2 shilling is among those leading the charge. Now let's talk about the current market value. If you happen to own the 1949 2 shilling coin in fine or better condition, you're in luck. Auction prices for this coin have been climbing steadily, particularly for well-preserved specimens. On platforms such as eBay, heritage auctions, and international numismatic fairs, this coin has fetched between $50,000, depending on grading and eye appeal. In rare cases, coins with exceptional strike quality and luster have sold for even more, especially in certified slabs. The rising interest in post-war British coinage, combined with the limited availability of this specific year, makes this a high-value collectible with strong future appreciation potential. For collectors hoping to acquire or protect their investment, there are a few important tips to keep in mind. Always seek coins that retain their original detail, especially in the lettering and floral patterns on the reverse. Coins with minimal wear and no cleaning or corrosion fetch the highest prices. If you're buying online, go for trusted sellers or certified coins from well-known grading services like NGC or PCGS. For those who already own one, consider storing it in an airtight capsule or professional-grade folder to maintain its condition. As demand rises, these coins will only become more precious, and preserving their quality is key to maximizing their value. The 1949 United Kingdom 2 shilling coin in fine condition is a true hidden treasure of British numismatics. It holds rich historical significance, features elegant design, and, most importantly, it's becoming increasingly rare and valuable in today's coin market. For collectors around the globe, it offers not just a piece of monetary history, but a solid and appreciating investment in the form of timeless British craftsmanship. So if you find one in your collection. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin from the year 1951, in very fine condition and made of copper nickel. This coin, though once just everyday change in British pockets, is now a prized collector's gem and has grown to become a hot topic in the rare coin market. With rising global interest in vintage UK currency, the 1951 2 shilling stands out for its unique charm, historical importance, and impressive auction value in today's market, especially when well-preserved in very fine condition. So, let's uncover why this particular coin is making waves in the numismatic world and why collectors everywhere are rushing to get their hands on it. The 1951 2 shilling coin, also known as a florin, was struck during the reign of King George VI, just a year before Queen Elizabeth II ascended the throne. This was a time of great change in Britain post-World War II recovery, economic transformation, and the preparation for a new royal era. The coin reflects the transition of a nation moving forward with pride. What makes this coin particularly special is that 1951 was a significant year as the Festival of Britain was celebrated, and this coin was part of the commemorative spirit of that era. Though it was not struck specifically as a commemorative coin, it represents a historic moment and serves as a powerful reminder of mid-20th century Britain. One of the most distinctive features of the 1951 2 shilling coin is its composition copper-nickel. This was a shift from earlier silver issues, showing the modernization of British currency. The obverse of the coin features the left-facing portrait of King George VI, crowned and dignified, designed by the renowned Thomas Humphrey Paget. The reverse side carries the crowned Tudor rose, flanked by a thistle, shamrock, and leek emblems representing the unity of the four nations of the United Kingdom: England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. The inscriptions are clear and bold, and the overall design is both symbolic and visually striking. In very fine condition, the coin exhibits strong details, defined features, and a beautiful natural patina that only decades of aging can offer. When it comes to rarity, the 1951 2 shilling coin holds strong appeal. Although not as scarce in terms of mintage, finding one today in very fine condition is becoming increasingly difficult. Many coins from that era were heavily circulated and show significant wear. A coin that has retained its crisp design, smooth surfaces, and no major damage or corrosion is now in high demand, especially among serious collectors and those building comprehensive George VI sets. Its historical value and the fact that it was minted shortly before a major change in the monarchy add to its collectible desirability. Furthermore, as the years pass, well-preserved specimens are disappearing from the public sphere, making each surviving coin in superior condition more precious. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the current market value in dollars. The 1951 2 shilling coin in very fine condition is seeing strong demand at online auctions, numismatic fairs, and private sales. Depending on presentation, historical context, and market timing, such a coin can fetch anywhere from $47,000 or more, especially when authenticated and well cared for. Collectors from the UK, USA, Canada, and beyond are eager to add this coin to their portfolios, and prices continue to trend upward with each passing year. Even higher values have been recorded when paired with other florins from the era or when part of themed collections celebrating George VI's reign. For collectors, there are a few important tips when it comes to the 1951 2 shilling coin. Firstly, always aim for coins in very fine or higher grade. These are the ones commanding top dollar and long-term growth. Look for clear detailing in the king's portrait and reverse emblems, with minimal surface damage or corrosion. Keep your coin in a dry, secure coin sleeve or a graded slab if possible to preserve its condition. Also, consider obtaining a coin that comes with provenance or grading from a reputable third-party agency, which can significantly boost its market value and buyer confidence. Finally, stay engaged in online communities, forums, and auctions where this coin is actively traded. It's a great way to learn about the market and spot excellent acquisition opportunities. The United Kingdom 2 shilling coin from 1951 is far more than just an old piece of metal. It's a shining example of British heritage, post-war resilience, and numismatic craftsmanship. With its strong historical roots, visually appealing design, and increasing rarity in very fine condition, this coin is turning heads in the coin collecting world and proving to be a smart and rewarding investment. If you're lucky enough to have one or come across it in a collection or marketplace. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin of 1950, struck in copper nickel and highly sought after by collectors, especially in excellent condition. If you think small change can't hold big value, then you're in for a major surprise. This coin may look modest at first glance, but in the world of numismatics, it is a rising star that's capturing attention at auctions and online markets alike. So grab your coin folders and get ready. This could be one of the most rewarding pieces in your collection. Let's start by diving into the historical background of this remarkable coin. The The 1952 shilling coin was issued during the reign of King George VI, a period that marked the rebuilding years after World War II. At this time, the UK was transitioning economically and structurally, and coinage played an essential role in everyday life. The 2-shilling coin, also known as the florin, was part of Britain's pre-decimal currency system. Originally introduced in the 19th century, the florin became a vital unit of currency leading up to the decimalization in 1971. The 1950 issue stands out as one of the final pre-Queen Elizabeth II florins, making it historically significant and deeply rooted in British heritage. One of the reasons collectors are so captivated by the 1952 shilling coin lies in its unique physical characteristics. This coin was struck in copper nickel, a material that replaced the silver content of earlier coins. The design features the crowned Tudor rose at the center, flanked by a thistle, shamrock, and leek symbols representing the four nations of the United Kingdom. On the obverse, you'll find the dignified portrait of King George VI facing left, beautifully engraved with high detail and regal elegance. The edge is milled, and the coin has a diameter of approximately 28.5 millimeters. The craftsmanship of this coin is exceptional, and when preserved in excellent condition, its luster and detail shine brilliantly, making it a true collector's delight. Rarity is one of the driving forces behind a coin's value, and the 1952 shilling certainly doesn't disappoint. While millions were minted, the number of coins surviving today in excellent, uncirculated, or near-mint condition is dramatically lower. Coins that have escaped heavy wear and corrosion over the decades are now exceedingly hard to find. As a result, the demand for high-grade examples is soaring. Collectors worldwide are increasingly seeking out these pristine coins, recognizing not only their numismatic beauty, but also their investment potential. Whether you're attending coin shows or browsing auctions, competition for this specific coin is intense, and rightfully so. Now let's talk about money, the current market value of this 1952 shilling coin in excellent condition. On the global collector's market, these coins can fetch significant prices, especially at auctions in the UK, US, and Canada. While average circulated coins may sell for modest amounts, specimens in excellent condition with clear detail, natural shine, and no damage are drawing strong bidding action. In today's auction scene, such a coin can be valued anywhere from $65,000, depending on its condition, presentation, and provenance. Coins with full original luster and certified by grading services can even exceed those figures. As demand continues to rise, especially from international collectors and those assembling George VI sets, the value trajectory is pointed sharply upward. For collectors looking to add this beautiful coin to their portfolio, here are a few key tips. Always aim to acquire coins in the highest condition possible, preferably uncirculated or close to it. Look for sharp details in the portrait, the flower emblems, and the edge milling. Be cautious of counterfeits or polished examples that may have been altered. Purchasing from reputable dealers or trusted auction houses ensures authenticity. And if you already own one of these gems, consider getting it professionally graded and encapsulated. This not only preserves its quality, but can dramatically enhance its market value in future resales. The 1950 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin in excellent condition is more than just old currency. It's a tangible piece of post-war history, a showcase of British design, and a smart asset in the world of rare coin collecting. Its strong collector demand, increasing auction performance, and timeless design make it a standout piece worthy of attention and admiration. If you're lucky enough to own one, you may be holding a small treasure with big dollar potential. And if not, now is the time to hunt one down before the price moves even higher. Next up, the 1948 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin in circulation condition. This coin, minted in the post-war era, has gained legendary status among collectors due to its unique blend of historical significance, eye-catching design, and increasing market demand. If you have one of these in your collection or stumble upon it in a forgotten coin jar, you could be holding a true treasure worth far more than its face value. So stay tuned as we explore why this coin is soaring in the international auction market and how you can benefit from its growing value in today's dollar terms. Let's begin by diving into the fascinating history and background of the 1948 2-shilling coin. Also known as the florin, this coin was a crucial part of British coinage from the 19th century all the way until decimalization in 1971. The 1948 version was struck during a time when the United Kingdom was recovering from the aftermath of World War II. Despite the challenges of the era, the Royal Mint continued to produce coins of high quality and consistent design. The 1948 2-shilling piece was part of King George VI coinage, and it represents the resilience and strength of the British people during the rebuilding years. It carries both historical weight and patriotic pride, making it especially attractive to collectors who value coins with deep historical roots. What truly sets the 1948 2-shilling coin apart are its unique features that make it stand out in any collection. This particular coin was minted using copper-nickel alloy, a shift away from the pre-1947 silver content due to changes in metal use after the war. It features a stunning crowned Tudor rose on the reverse, flanked by a thistle, shamrock, and leek, symbols representing the four nations of the United Kingdom. The inscription FID Def INDIMP, along with 2 shillings 1948, adds to its vintage charm and reflects the formal British coinage of that time. On the obverse, the regal profile of King George VI is finely detailed and instantly recognizable. These artistic elements give the coin timeless appeal and help it hold a premium place among British coin designs of the 20th century. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, the 1948 2-shilling in circulated condition is considered a sleeper hit in the rare coin market. Although the mintage numbers were not exceptionally low, very few well-preserved examples remain in today's coin circulation due to decades of wear and handling. As collectors rush to complete sets of King George VI coinage or focus on mid-20th century coins with unique alloy compositions, demand for the 1948 florin has increased significantly. Even circulated pieces with minor marks and signs of age are being sought after with growing enthusiasm. Auction houses and online numismatic platforms regularly see these coins being sold quickly, often with multiple bids from eager buyers worldwide. Now, let's talk the current market value of the 1948 2-shilling coin in circulation condition is seeing a strong upward trend. Depending on the grade, wear, and overall appearance, these coins are fetching between $50,000 terms, with higher prices possible for eye-appealing examples. Coins with good detail, clear legends, and minimal damage are especially in demand and often surpass expected valuations. In international markets such as the United States, Canada, and Australia, where British coin collectors are active, these coins are gaining more attention, translating into competitive auction prices and profitable resale opportunities. If you're a collector or someone new to coin investing, here are some useful tips to keep in mind when it comes to the 1948 2-shilling coin. First, always check the condition of your coin even in circulated state. A coin with strong design visibility and fewer scratches commands higher value. Secondly, proper storage is key. Use a protective sleeve or coin album to preserve the condition and avoid further wear. Also, consider getting the coin professionally graded if it's in particularly good shape, as certification can increase buyer confidence and final sale value. Keep an eye on reputable auction sites and marketplaces to track value trends, and don't hesitate to consult with coin dealers who specialize in British currency for advice and evaluation. The 1948 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin is more than just a relic of the past. It's a historical masterpiece that continues to shine in the world of coin collecting. With its rich history, distinct post-war design, and growing market appeal, this coin is fast becoming a hot item for collectors worldwide. Whether you're holding on to one already or planning to hunt for it, now is the perfect time to appreciate its significance and potential. This circulated gem has proven that even everyday coins can carry exceptional value, both historically and financially. Next up, the United Kingdom 1947 2-shilling coin, struck in copper nickel and preserved in very fine condition. While it may appear modest at first glance, this coin has grown tremendously in demand, becoming a prized possession among collectors. Whether you're an experienced collector or just getting started, this is one coin that deserves your attention. So, sit tight as we explore why the 1947 UK 2-shilling coin is making waves in the rare coin market and how much it's really worth today, especially in dollars. The 1947 2-shilling coin holds a special place in British currency history. Issued just after World War II, this coin marks a turning point when the United Kingdom transitioned from using silver to copper-nickel in its coinage. Prior to 1947, the 2 shillings, also known as a florin, contained 50% silver. However, due to economic pressures and post-war recovery, silver was completely removed that year. This coin is the first non-silver florin, making it historically significant. It was minted under the reign of King George VI, whose regal profile appears on the obverse side of the coin. For collectors, this moment represents not just a monetary shift, but a piece of history frozen in time. What makes the 1947 2-shilling coin truly unique is its design and composition. Crafted in copper nickel, the coin measures 28.5 millimeters in diameter and weighs 11.3 grams, offering a solid, substantial feel. On the reverse, The coin features a stunning crown Tudor rose, a national symbol of unity encircled by the thistle, shamrock, and leek, representing Scotland, Ireland, and Wales respectively. The legends are bold and beautifully arranged around the rim, with 2 shillings 1947 inscribed clearly. The obverse side carries the dignified portrait of King George VI, designed by the renowned artist Thomas Humphrey Paget. The craftsmanship and national symbolism make this coin stand out not just as currency, but as art. Even though millions of these coins were minted, finding one in very fine condition today is quite rare, especially as time and circulation have worn down most examples. Coins from 1947 that have survived in such pristine quality are in high demand, and serious collectors are constantly on the lookout for clean strikes, minimal wear, and well-preserved details. The copper-nickel composition has helped some of these coins retain their sharpness, but not all of them aged, well, making high-grade coins even more valuable and collectible. Auctioneers and numismatic experts agree that the demand for this coin is steadily rising, especially among collectors who focus on post-war British coins and key transitional years. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the market value in dollars. A 1947 2-shilling coin in very fine condition can fetch anywhere between $35,000, depending on the detail sharpness, luster, and eye appeal. However, in competitive auction settings, where collectors are keen to complete a full set of George VI coins or focus on transitional pieces, prices can soar significantly. There have been examples where certified and slabbed coins in excellent state sold for up to $55,000 or more, especially if they possess any exceptional features like strong strike or toning. This coin is no longer just small change. It's becoming a hot commodity in the rare coin market. If you're a collector or planning to become one, now is the perfect time to seek out the 1947 2-shilling coin in very fine condition. Always look for sharp details, a strong rim, and minimal signs of wear. It's a good idea to store it properly using acid-free holders or coin capsules to maintain its value over time. Consider having your coin graded by a professional service, as a certified grade can significantly increase its market appeal and auction potential. Also, keep an eye on reputable online marketplaces and coin auctions. You might be surprised at how quickly these coins get snapped up. The United Kingdom 1947 2-shilling copper-nickel coin is a must-have for any serious collector. Its place in British coinage history, its beautiful design, and its growing value in the collector's market make it a true treasure. Whether you inherited it, found it in a coin box, or purchased it at a fair, you're holding onto a piece of heritage that's only becoming more sought after with time. So, polish it up, protect it well, and who knows, it might just become one of the most valuable pieces in your collection. Next up, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the United Kingdom 2-shilling coin from the year 1961, a rare and valuable copper-nickel treasure. Even in rusty condition, this historic coin has been making waves in the auction markets and attracting strong interest from collectors across the globe. Stay tuned, because what may seem like an old and forgotten coin could actually be worth a surprising amount in US dollars today. The story of the 1961 2-shilling coin begins in the rich history of post-war Britain, a time when the nation was transitioning economically while maintaining its traditional coinage system. The 2-shilling coin, also known as the florin, was part of the pre-decimal system used in the UK before 1971. In 1961, the British Royal Mint struck these coins using a copper-nickel composition instead of the earlier silver issues. This change reflected modern economic needs, but still held deep symbolic value as a continuation of the old florin. Despite its base metal content, the 1961 issue stands as a testament to the durability and craftsmanship of British coinage during the early 1960s. Its historical importance has only increased over time. What makes the 1961 2-shilling coin truly special are its distinctive design elements. The obverse features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, facing right, created by the talented artist Mary Gillick. This regal image is surrounded by the Latin inscription, plus Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina F. laughing face : which translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The reverse side showcases the crowned Tudor rose, a powerful symbol of England's royal heritage, flanked by a thistle, shamrock, and leek to represent Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. The lettering FID Def 2 shillings 1961 completes the reverse, embodying both tradition and pride in national unity. Even coins that have experienced some wear and rusting still display this striking imagery, which adds charm and authenticity to the collector's piece. While millions of these coins were produced for circulation, only a limited number have survived in collectible condition, especially those that are still structurally intact despite showing age and oxidation. Many collectors specifically seek out coins that have weathered time, as they often represent the most authentic links to the past. The 1961 2-shilling coin, even in rusty or worn condition, is now being sought after with great enthusiasm. It's a hot topic in online forums, collector communities, and live auction houses. The market demand has only grown in recent years, as collectors race to complete full florin sets and secure coins that reflect the transitional era of British coinage. In the current auction market, values for the 1961 UK 2-shilling coin have seen a notable rise, especially for coins with historic toning or minor rusting that adds character without compromising structural integrity. On average, even in lower-grade condition, these coins can fetch anywhere between $46,000 and, in some cases, even more depending on the coin's patina, tone, and rarity within a collector's niche. Premium examples that showcase clear detail and carry historical wear have crossed $57,000 or more in international online auctions, especially when sold with proper documentation or provenance. These coins are no longer considered just old currency. They are artifacts, each carrying a unique story and value in today's collectible markets. If you're a collector or even a curious enthusiast, there are a few smart tips for handling and investing in 1961 2-shilling coins. Firstly, always look for coins with visible inscriptions and defined features, even if there's some rust or corrosion. These signs of age often appeal to advanced collectors. Second, storing the coin in a dry, non-acidic environment such as coin flips or albums can preserve its current condition and prevent further deterioration. If you come across one of these coins at a market, estate sale, or in your own family collection, do not underestimate its worth. Get it evaluated by a numismatic expert or listed on an auction platform to gauge its true value. The 1961 United Kingdom 2-shilling copper-nickel coin is more than just a piece of old change. It's a rising star in the coin collecting world. With its royal portrait, symbolic design, and increasing demand in the auction markets, this coin is capturing the imagination of collectors everywhere. Even in rusty or circulated condition, it holds historical charm and impressive dollar value. Whether you're a new collector or an experienced investor, the 1961 florin is a must-have in your British coin collection. Next up, the United Kingdom 2-shilling coin from the year 1962, specifically those preserved in excellent condition. This coin, struck in copper-nickel alloy, is now making waves in the international collector's market, with some specimens drawing attention from across the globe. As collectors and investors shift focus toward post-decimal rarities and pre-decimal historic gems, this coin stands out as a highly desirable piece with growing market value in dollars. So, if you have one or are thinking of investing in British coins, this is one episode you can't afford to miss. The 2-shilling coin, also known as the florin, has a deep-rooted history in the United Kingdom, dating all the way back to the mid-1800s. By 1962, this coin had become a familiar sight in everyday British transactions, but it was more than just pocket change. It represented a historical era just before the major decimalization reform of 1971. Preservation. The 1962 2-shilling was issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, with her youthful portrait designed by Mary Gillick on the obverse. It's a beautiful tribute to an age of royal stability and national growth. Although millions were minted, today only a select few survive in excellent condition, making them incredibly desirable among collectors who seek both historical significance and pristine preservation. The 1962 2-shilling coin boasts several standout features that make it truly special. Struck in a high-quality copper-nickel composition, the coin measures 28.5 millimeters in diameter and has a milled edge, giving it a bold and classic British look. The obverse features Queen Elizabeth II's regal effigy facing right, surrounded by the legend, Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina. On the reverse, we see the iconic crown Tudor rose flanked by a thistle, shamrock, and leek symbols representing the United Kingdom as a whole. The words FID Def 2 Shillings 1962 encircle the design, reinforcing its British heritage. In excellent condition, the coin retains its sharp strikes, detailed relief, and lustrous surface, a true beauty that reflects royal craftsmanship and national pride. While the 1962 2-shilling coin was once common, finding one in mint or excellent condition today is incredibly rare. Most of these coins saw years of circulation, and many were either damaged, worn, or discarded during the decimalization shift in 1971. Coins that have survived untouched by time without scratches, corrosion, or discoloration are now in very high demand among global collectors. These pieces are not just valued for their historical background, but also as investment-grade collectibles. Collectors across the UK, the United States, and beyond are actively seeking well-preserved specimens, especially those with full details and brilliant surfaces. With the coin market heating up, this 1962 2 shilling has become a prime target in auctions and private sales alike. In today's rare coin market, the value of a 1962 United Kingdom 2 shilling coin in excellent, uncirculated, or proof-like condition can fetch a handsome price. On global auction platforms, such coins have sold for $32,000, and even more in cases where the coin has been professionally graded by services like NGC or PCGS. Exceptional examples with a high mint state rating can command well over $65,000 depending on their shine, strike, and originality. This is particularly impressive considering this coin was once mere pocket change. Now, it's being recognized for its collectible prestige and investment potential, with some investors including such coins in their numismatic portfolios for future returns. For collectors looking to acquire the 1962 2 shilling in top condition, it's crucial to focus on quality and authenticity. Look for coins that have been well preserved, ideally with no signs of wear, fading, or cleaning. Coins that come in original bank rolls, coin folders, or have been encapsulated for protection tend to retain the most value. It's also advisable to buy from reputable dealers or auction houses, where the coin's condition and provenance are clearly stated. If you're lucky enough to already own one of these coins, consider getting it graded and professionally stored. It could become a centerpiece of your collection and rise in value significantly over the next decade. Collecting coins like the 1962 2 shilling isn't just about history. It's about holding a tangible piece of a royal era with serious financial upside. The 1962 United Kingdom 2 shilling coin in excellent condition is far more than a remnant of the past. It's a rising star in the numismatic world. With its rich historical legacy, artistic design, limited availability in high grades, and increasing market demand, this coin has all the ingredients of a true collector's treasure. Whether you're a seasoned investor or a passionate beginner, the 1962 2 shilling represents a unique opportunity to own a piece of British history that continues to gain recognition and dollar value worldwide. So check your old coin boxes, visit local markets, or browse trusted online auctions, because this coin is quickly becoming one of the most sought-after gems in modern numismatics. Next up, the United Kingdom 2 shilling coin from the year 1955, struck in copper nickel and shown here in fine condition. This is not just another old coin. It's a valuable piece of post-war British monetary history that could be worth a surprising amount in today's collector market, especially when converted to dollars. So, whether you're a long-time coin hunter or new to the hobby, you won't want to miss the details on why this specific 1955 2 shilling is turning heads and fetching top bids at auctions worldwide. Let's begin by understanding the history and background of this remarkable coin. The 2 shilling coin, often referred to as a florin, has a rich heritage in the United Kingdom's pre-decimal currency system. The 1955 issue was part of Queen Elizabeth II's early reign and reflects the transitional period of post-war Britain, where the nation was rebuilding, and its currency reflected both tradition and a new era of leadership. Minted at the Royal Mint in London, the coin bears the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, a beautiful and highly symbolic image of the Queen in her youthful grace, surrounded by the Latin inscription, Elizabeth II de Gratia Brit. OMN, Regina F. Laughing Face. On the reverse, you'll find the iconic crown Tudor rose surrounded by a thistle, shamrock, and leek symbols of the four nations that make up the United Kingdom, all contained within a regal design that proudly states the denomination, 2 shillings, and the year, 1955. What truly sets the 1955 2 shilling coin apart are its unique features. It was minted in copper nickel, a more modern alloy that replaced the earlier silver content used in 2 shilling coins prior to 1947. Despite the shift in material, the coin maintained its elegance and durability, making it both attractive and long-lasting. The clear lettering, the crispness of Queen Elizabeth's portrait, and the intricate floral patterns on the reverse are all details that collectors prize. In fine condition, these elements remain well-preserved and visually striking, which dramatically increases the desirability and value of this coin among serious collectors. The rarity and collector demand for the 1955 2 shilling coin are on a strong rise. Although it's not the rarest date in the florin series, the demand for coins from the early years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign is rapidly increasing, especially those in fine or better condition. Many examples in circulation have suffered from wear and damage, but coins that remain in fine or collectible shape are becoming harder to find. This scarcity, paired with the historical context and striking design, makes the 1955 issue a high-demand coin. particularly for collectors aiming to complete a full series of Elizabethan-era coinage or those with a special focus on post-war British currency. Let's talk numbers. The current market value in dollars for a 1955 2-shilling coin in fine condition is steadily rising. While base examples may fetch moderate prices, coins that have retained their sharp details, original luster, and show minimal signs of wear are commanding auction values from $60,000, depending on the platform, collector interest, and accompanying provenance. In high-profile coin auctions, we've even seen exceptional pieces going well beyond the $100 mark, especially when bidding wars break out between serious collectors seeking this underrated classic. In private collector circles and online markets like eBay and numismatic forums, interest continues to rise, making this coin a true opportunity for investment and appreciation. For collectors looking to add this stunning piece to their collection, here are some valuable tips. Always look for coins with strong detailing. Pay attention to Queen Elizabeth's hair, the crispness of the floral designs, and the clarity of the date and inscriptions. A well-preserved surface, even with mild wear, can add tremendous value. Also, sourcing coins from reputable dealers or certified auctions ensures authenticity and often offers access to higher-grade specimens. If you happen to find one in your collection or receive it from a family heirloom, consider having it appraised or professionally graded. This can unlock its true value in the market. The 1955 2-shilling coin from the United Kingdom in fine condition is more than just an old piece of change. It's a timeless and highly collectible item with powerful historical significance, enduring aesthetic appeal, and an increasingly strong dollar value. With rising demand, limited supply and collectible condition, and its place in early Elizabethan coinage, this coin is undoubtedly a must-have for any serious British coin collector. Don't overlook the potential of this small but mighty piece of history. It could turn your coin collection into a treasure trove of rare value. Next up, the United Kingdom's 1963 2-shilling coin, also known as a florin, made from copper nickel and preserved in extra fine condition. This is not just an ordinary old coin you might find lying around. This is a historic piece of British coinage that's now making waves in international auctions and rare coin markets, especially in the United States, where collectors are ready to pay a handsome price in dollars for this iconic coin. So, sit back and stay tuned, because this is one treasure you don't want to overlook. The 1963 UK 2-shilling coin has a strong historical significance, as it comes from an era just before the full decimalization of British currency. Introduced originally in the 19th century as a response to the need for a coin worth 1/10 of a pound sterling, the florin represented a major step towards modernizing the British monetary system. By the early 1960s, the coin was minted in copper nickel, replacing the earlier silver versions, which makes the 1963 edition one of the last of its kind before decimal coins became the standard. The reign of Queen Elizabeth II was just entering its second decade, and her portrait on this coin carries the charm of early royal mint engraving styles, a moment in British numismatic history captured in metal. One of the most striking features of the 1963 2-shilling coin is its classic and regal design. The obverse of the coin features the beautiful young laureate portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, engraved by the famous sculptor Mary Gillick, which remains a favorite among collectors for its elegance and simplicity. The reverse side showcases the Tudor rose, crowned and surrounded by a thistle, shamrock, and leek, symbolizing the unity of the United Kingdom's four nations. The precision in design, clean lettering, and strong relief details make this coin a visual masterpiece, especially when preserved in extra fine condition, where its luster and sharpness are clearly visible to the naked eye. In terms of rarity and demand, the 1963 2-shilling coin in extra fine condition has become a hot item among collectors, especially in today's market where people are increasingly turning to historical and tangible investments. While this coin was minted in reasonable numbers, very few have survived in such pristine, well-preserved condition. Coins that show minimal wear, original mint shine, and crisp edge details are now becoming highly sought after, especially by serious collectors in the US, UK, and Australia. The demand has been steadily rising, with collectors seeing it as a reliable and appreciating asset, particularly because it represents a pre-decimal piece of royal coinage. Now let's talk about what really excites collectors: the current market value in dollars. In the rare coin auctions and online marketplaces, a 1963 2-shilling in extra fine condition can fetch anywhere between $50,000, and in some cases, where the coin displays almost uncirculated brilliance or near-mint qualities, it can go well beyond $65,000 or more, depending on the buyer's interest and competition in bidding. For a coin that once had a face value of just 2 shillings, this is an incredible return and a clear signal that this coin holds real financial and historical value. These aren't just relics, they are assets that appreciate in value over time. For collectors looking to get their hands on a valuable piece like this, here are a few tips. Always look for sharp detail and original mint shine. These two things boost value more than anything. A coin that has minimal contact marks, no harsh cleaning, and strong lettering will always command higher prices. If you already own a 1963 2-shilling coin, have it graded by a professional service to certify its condition. This small investment can significantly raise its resale value. And remember, coins stored in protective holders away from humidity or direct touch will retain their quality far longer, ensuring they remain desirable for future buyers. The 1963 United Kingdom 2-shilling coin in extra fine condition is not only a piece of history, but a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. Its rich background, elegant design, and rising value in the collector's market make it a must-have item for anyone who truly appreciates British numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer hoping to invest in rare currency, this coin offers the perfect blend of beauty, history, and financial potential. Don't miss your chance to own a piece of timeless British heritage that continues to grow in demand and value across the globe. Next up, the United Kingdom 2-shilling coin from 1967, a coin that may appear ordinary or even rusty at first glance, but in the world of rare collectibles, it holds an unexpectedly high value in today's auction market. Stay tuned as we reveal why this copper-nickel gem, even in worn or aged condition, is turning heads and fetching big dollars from collectors worldwide. The story of the 1967 2-shilling coin is steeped in rich British heritage. This coin was minted just before decimalisation transformed the UK's currency system in 1971. Known popularly as a florin, the 2-shilling coin represents a time when the British pound was divided into 20 shillings. The florin was originally introduced in 1849 as an early attempt at decimalisation, and by the time the 1967 version came around, it had become an essential part of everyday life in Britain. However, with decimalisation looming and the florin's days numbered, the coins from the late 1960s took on a new importance. The 1967 issue was among the last to circulate widely under the old pre-decimal system, making it highly nostalgic and desirable for collectors who value British numismatic history. One of the most eye-catching aspects of the 1967 2-shilling coin is its timeless design. It features the beautifully detailed crown Tudor rose on the reverse, a strong symbol of unity and heritage. Surrounding it are the words FID Def 2 Shillings 1967, with FID Def standing for Fidei Defensor, or Defender of the Faith, a title used by British monarchs. On the obverse side, the coin displays the regal portrait of a young Queen Elizabeth II, a classic representation that has become iconic across the globe. Struck in copper nickel, the coin has proven itself to be incredibly durable, and even in rusty or oxidized condition, its distinctive features often remain easily recognizable and valued. Now, let's talk about rarity and collector demand, and this is where things get especially exciting. While the 1967 2-shilling coin was produced in large numbers, what sets certain coins apart today is the survival of well-struck examples in various conditions, including those that have naturally aged or developed surface rust. In the current collector's market, there is a growing trend and fascination with coins that tell a visual story of time, wear, and circulation. Collectors are increasingly drawn to coins in rustic, aged, or patinated condition, appreciating the journey they represent. As a result, even rusty 1967 florins have surged in popularity, especially when accompanied by strong definition and identifiable design elements. These aren't just coins. They are fragments of British history, and collectors are willing to pay handsomely to add them to their collections. Turning to the current market value in dollars, the 1967 2-shilling coin in fine to rusty condition can achieve impressive results at auction. Depending on the level of preservation and appeal, these coins are frequently seen selling between $55,000 each, and sometimes more if part of a unique lot or accompanied by a strong backstory. Certain rare variants or standout pieces have been known to draw in offers upwards of $67,000 or more, especially from international collectors and British history enthusiasts. The emotional value, historical importance, and visual charm make this coin a standout asset in the numismatic community. What might look like a small, forgotten piece of metal to the average person is actually a treasure chest of value to the trained eye. For collectors looking to make the most of their 1967 2-shilling finds, here are a few important tips. First, always check for strong detail on both sides of the coin, even if rusted. The clearer the imagery and text, the better the value. Secondly, ensure your coins are kept in a dry environment to prevent further corrosion. If cleaning is considered, it It must be done carefully and professionally, as amateur attempts can lower value. Finally, consider having your coin appraised by a reputable dealer or showcased in online coin auctions where a global audience can bid on it. The increasing demand for copper-nickel British coins from the pre-decimal era means that timing and presentation can play a major role in what price your coin achieves. The 1967 United Kingdom 2 shilling coin is far more than just a relic of the past. It is a living symbol of Britain's royal and monetary history, capturing a pivotal time of transition and identity. Even in rusty or aged condition, this coin is turning up as a sleeper gem in collections and auctions, proving that beauty and value aren't always polished to a shine. If you've got one lying around, now might be the perfect time to dust it off and discover the true treasure you hold. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want more content on rare and valuable UK coins, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let us know in the comments if you've come across this coin or any other British treasures. Until next time, happy collecting.